Hey, you know what that sound means? It's time for another episode of the Nostalgia Trip. This time, however, we have a special guest, the One-Handed Bandit. You want to say hi to him?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a little commentary today, and playing some more Ratchet and Clank. One-Handed Bandit, tell me a little bit about yourself. We've never met before, so this is a big deal.
We've never met before, really?
Nope, not on recording.
well, okay. For the people on the recording, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sorin Fate have been friends for a very long time.
Well, we're coming in on 23 years now.
Yes, 23 of our 26, 7-ish years of life.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Soren's the more of the streamer, but I also stream a little bit. I play games with one hand, which is my name is the One-Handed Bandit. I actually got it from playing SOCOM back in the day.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, that was also on PS2, but yeah.
Hell, we might be able to load that up if you still have a copy.
Maybe. I don't know if I do anymore, but maybe.
Yeah, we'll check it out, man. We'll check it out.
We'll check it out. Yeah, for right now, you're just playing the game, and I'm doing color commentary type stuff.
Nice. That's where you need to be, man. Color commentary.
Yeah. Color commentary.
So this motherfucker.
Skid
McMarks. Gotta love a guy that's name is Skid Marks, but made a little better.
What I want to know is whose parents?
Yeah, I know. Who named their son Skid McMarks? Well,
no. You can't change the last name, right? If your last name's McMarks, okay. But
sure.
You named your kid Skid. So
I wonder. Okay. It might be a stage name. He might, because he's a hoverboarder. He's like a pro. He's like Tony Hawk, but in space. And so maybe he just changed his first name to Skid. Maybe it was like Janet or something. I don't know.
Janet? His name is Janet McMarks.
Hey, this is 2019. He can be named whatever he wants.
This game came out what year?
Oh god, 2001.
Exactly.
We weren't politically correct yet at that point. Yeah, so we're gonna be beating up on these little red shark things. It's a good time.
Red shark.
Actually, I think we can light them on fire. That sounds like a great plan. Come on, boys. Oh yes.
I want to know how this. Do you have a magnet in your backpack or some shit?
I think so. I don't know. Later on, you get like a magnet belt that makes it even more, like magnetic.
Makes the range better.
Yeah, it increases the range. Oh, that's pretty good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I played this game. I beat this game, but I don't know. I haven't played it forever.
It's been a while, yeah. Well, I don't think I think the last time I played this game. Shit, I don't even know. I'll have to look at the file, but it was, I think, high school. So I know it's been a while. All right, we're getting out the flamethrower again.
Fuck these bitches. Oh, can I cuss?
Oh my god, yeah, you can. I guess. Try to keep it to a minimum. We want to make sure we have maximum ad compliance.
Viewers, yeah. We don't want to cut off our younger viewers.
Yeah, they're important. I don't think they care too much about 1 or 2, but especially since we're new to the industry, we're growing.
We're in a family-friendly environment.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, see, there goes Discord. God damn it! It made a noise. I knew that was gonna happen.
Sorry, you didn't make a noise for me.
I know, because it's a server I'm on, not you. But
Mr. Popular over here.
Come on, a couple. Oh god damn it, it's doing it again. Whatever. We'll just have to deal with that.
It's like group chats on like text messages. If you're in like 5, then you're like, oh, Mr. Popular and shit.
It's like, no, it's just memes from 8 different people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I was telling someone, and for the viewers at home, me, Sorin, and his little brother have a group chat, and we have like we have the same group chat in like 3 different places.
Yeah, we
live
definitely
on Facebook. We text it to each other, and
yep, it's a good time.
On here, I think, on Discord.
Cool. Yeah, we have a couple. Here, I'm gonna. While I'm doing this.
Whoa!
I know, sorry.
All the screens.
Yeah.
Well, I got a bail. Get you dudes at the hoverboard races.
Okay. All of my things are now muted. Shit. I didn't drop the controller. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not muted, am I?
You should be fine. No, I muted the server so they're not gonna give me notifications.
Yeah. Lame.
I think it's so I'm in a group for Harvest Moon speedrunners, because of course. Well, because I'm one of those, so.
Yeah.
I still got that world record. Did I tell you how I beat my old world record by like 13 minutes by finding a new strat? Yeah, it went from like. So basically, the way that strat works is you have to talk to the tool shop guy until he likes you, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, he doesn't work on Thursdays. On Wednesday and Saturdays, he's in the forest, and then the other days he's in front of his shop. But he doesn't come out on his shop until like 8, and so you have to rush over there and talk to him. But you have to wait, and so like every day that you do that is like a minute. Well, I found out that on Wednesdays and Saturdays when he's in the forest, which is actually closer to your house anyway, it gives more affection when you give him shit. So, so what I did in the new strat was, instead of going every single day, I only went on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
And just slept the rest of the days, and it ended up saving like 13 minutes on the overall run.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and what's even more interesting, and one of the reasons I'm going to keep doing it, is because I got really shitty RNG for the rain. So like, I ended up I could probably get it down another 2 minutes if I get better rain. Because when you only go twice a week, if it rains on that week or that day, you have to wait. You have to sleep again, and I think it's like every time you sleep, it's about 6 or 7 seconds, maybe more, and maybe like closer to 10. So if you end up having to sleep an extra week because it rained and you missed the day, well then that adds up. Because like in that one you only have a year instead of like the other Harvest Moon games. You have 3 years to get everything done. And so in the previous strat, I was ending like beginning of summer, which is cool, but it was 13 minutes slower. But in this one, at least in my last run, I ended at like the middle of winter because of the rain RNG, which was just I should have been able to end in like fall. So that's something we're gonna work on. The other thing is that they changed it to where they are not putting emulator runs on the main page for it, and so because they want to promote legal copies to be
of course,
which makes sense. That, and because the PS2 is so old, and the emulators are so they're still kind of wonky for a lot of games. They are a little bit fast.
You could have made that. Come on.
Well, I wanted to wait for.
Oh yeah, you would.
Wanted to wait for the bolt. The PS2 emulator is a little bit faster, and so it's like a minute or something quicker than anyone else, or like the actual system.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because of the load screens.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the load screens alone add a lot. Just because the PS2 had really shitty load screens. Even the PS3 did. Like, it took a long time for them to for them to fix that.
I feel like the new thing is like just loading. The load screens are long now, but they're like they load a lot. Like Red Dead Redemption, for instance, right?
Right.
The load screens are hella long, but it loads everything. Right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You load the whole map and shit.
Well, and that was something that wasn't a thing before. You know, like it took.
Oh yeah.
Well, and especially in like MMOs and stuff, like you would enter an area and then like half the place would be loaded, and then you'd have to sit there and wait for the mountains to render. And it's like nowadays we're at a point where you might have to wait an extra 5 or 10 seconds, but you get into an area and the whole thing is loaded, and it looks gorgeous. Red Dead had some of the most amazing landscapes I've ever seen in a game. Those were so satisfying. But like, imagine if those only half of the time loaded. That would completely destroy the effect that they were trying to accomplish. One thing that's really interesting, and it's kind of cool that we're talking about this, is this game in particular was actually a big milestone for that. So, if you look up here, basically from here, like that line up, none of this has collision detection. Basically, Insomniac figured out a way to make these landscapes so fucking hardcore during a time when that just wasn't possible. Basically, by making the landscapes really tall and not actually coating in surfaces.
I feel that's smart.
It's hella smart. I'll have to show you on the speedruns, however, it fucks things up. Like, half the speedruns are just clipping through walls.
That's the definition of working smarter, not harder.
Well, and I mean, it created, like, no one else was making big-ass landscapes like this. You play number 2, like Ratchet and Clank 2, Going Commando, and it's like, you've got these huge, expansive, like, fucking multi-level, multi-story levels, we'll call it. And it's like, nothing else was doing that. The closest anyone was doing that is like Prince of Persia, but it was like one room at a time,
Yeah.
You had to, and in those, what they did was they would have it to where the system only rendered the rooms that you were in, and then just stopped caring about the other rooms, because there was no way to like clip through and go to the other rooms. So they didn't have to worry about that. In the same way that unless you know how to exploit like the different walls here, you shouldn't be able to get into the bad walls. But here we are, 18 years later.
So going back a little bit to Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
I thought about this, and as funny as it sounds, do you realize that Harvest Moon and The Sims is basically the same thing but opposite?
Kind of.
like on Harvest Moon, you wake up, you go to work, you do your thing, and then you go to bed.
Pretty much. AKA real life.
No. Because on The Sims, you wake up, you go to work, you don't even go to work, right? You heard about what you did at work, and then you come home and have to like brush your teeth and take a shower.
Oh, all the other stuff.
Yeah.
We saw you on that info bot. Your skid's agent.
That's funny.
Like,
Haven't seen him since our ship crashed.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It's like a flea without a
We should
Like-
play that on stream. Alright, we should record
Sims?
like why not both? Why not both?
I'll make you
Just do all of them.
We have no time
All
for
of-
trivial matters.
I mean, I got a copy of A Bug's Life, like the
Oh,
game.
shit.
Did you ever play that one?
a long time ago, obviously.
That was a good one. I liked that one.
It was a good game. Yeah.
All right, so I'm trying to remember. No, we're not gonna do that right now. There's a gold bolt over there on that island, but I don't think we have the means to get over there without dying.
You got it. I believe in you.
I don't know if I believe in me. Alright, we're gonna break these boxes. Because I think the next weapon we get is expensive. we bought the other one, right?
Got
Yeah.
3 bomb glove ammo.
Aw, yeah, boy. Alright, so I think we're done with this level. So let's go on to... I don't know, where are we going next? I'm trying to remember. I think the space station? No, we're going to the logging planet. Yeah. Logging site. Yeah.
Do you mess with logs?
They are. Do you remember the storyline for this game?
Not really, honestly.
Okay, so this motherfucker, this guy, Drek,
Commander,
he's his planet is dying, right? Because they're just polluting everything. And so instead of like correcting their ways, they're going to all the planets, like other planets, and extracting parts of their planets to add to their new one.
Okay, yeah.
But of course that kills the planet and everyone on it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, he's a shitty person. Sorry, I'm cussing all over the place. Fuck Drek. And so you're obviously going and trying to stop him. In this case, they're taking all the trees from this planet and putting them on their new one. Except they're logging them. Like they're not taking them out of the ground and then replanting them somewhere. So I think they're just using them for like land development. And like buildings and stuff. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's an inconsistency in the flavor of that. But what do I know? Oh yeah, Glove of Doom. That one's fun, but I can't afford it yet. So meanwhile, we've got the dumbest logging crew in the world. In the first infobot that shows you how to get here, they're like hitting each other instead of the trees. It's like nice.
Because they're smart.
They are hella smart. Why cut trees when you can cut teammates? Yeah, that. Could you imagine if like, what?
Team bonding at its finest.
Yeah, friendly. It's not called friendly fire for nothing. Could you imagine if League had friendly fire? That'd be.
Oh god.
That would be a clusterfuck. I'd play it, but like, be a little weird. I guess Dota technically has something similar, like where you can kill your own creeps to deny them.
Okay.
But it's really complicated and it's all about timing. Dota's crazy though. Dota's like fucking, you know, you'll have like 3-hour matches in Dota. I know.
I never played Dota.
I don't recommend it. I think you'd get really frustrated because there's a lot to learn and not a lot of help involved. So it's like okay, well here's all of the champions you can play, and then each one of them has a unique everything. And
You know what's
then-
funny? So,
So-
me and Austin were playing Brawlhalla, right?
Sure.
And Brawlhalla, there's no friendly fire. It's 2v2.
Right. That makes sense.
So, we're playing 2v2, just friendly matches, you know. We're not trying anything hard, and then we start doing good.
Okay.
And I'm like, Austin, you want us to try a 2v2 ranked game?
Ooh.
I'm like, they'll be better, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And he's all right, cool. So, in ranked, there is friendly fire.
Oh, did you know that?
I did not know that.
Oh. Oh
So
shit, I'm gonna die.
we get in there and we just start messing each other up. And we're like, dude, this sucks. Like it's a learning curve, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You have to turn your whole strategy around.
Right. There's a moth freaking out in front of me. Like, just going
On
at
your
it.
TV.
Like, yeah. But also, like, buy the PS4 or PS2 and the. Okay, bye. I didn't even know there was a
kill it.
moth in here. No, I'm not gonna go kill it. I'm gonna let him be. I just need him to not be in front of me and distracting me from the carnage that is Ratchet and Clank. Right now, that's what he's doing.
I'm also playing Kingdom Hearts 3 again. Like I told you, on proud mode this time.
Ooh, I haven't even gotten to play that yet. I'm waiting for the summer. I want to give it the attention it deserves.
Oh yeah, like I told you, I'm not spoiling anything, but it's a good game. It's a good game.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
You will enjoy it. It's a trip. You don't expect it to be. I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get to it. I also want to record that one. So.
Yeah.
So we'll get there.
Have you started playing Detroit yet or no?
Not yet. Same thing. I just like this is literally like I'm doing this once a week just to do it. Like, otherwise, I don't have a whole lot of time. Well, and right now the only reason I'm not working is because my Adobe programs decided to not work right now, so I can't do my work. And so I'm waiting for IT to contact me about that. Because I'd like to finish my projects.
Oh yeah.
And I can't. Oh, so for my digital painting class, check this out. So for our final project, he wants us to come up with an idea for like a serious piece, like a big project, and pitch it to him, like you would in a real artist setting in a career, and then actually execute it. And so the idea I had, and I already pitched it to him, and he likes the idea, is you remember how I told you I'm kind of half-assedly designing a TCG, like a trading card game?
Oh yeah.
Well, I was like, so I got that one, and so I had something to show him. I'm like, I was thinking about doing like a presentation for that and have like 2 or 3 examples of cards, kind of explain my ideas for the set and going from there. Maybe have a little backstory on the world building part of it, because I'm writing a novel alongside it. That originally it was an idea for a book, and I'm just making it into a card game, and then eventually into an actual video game. And so I was like, I'd like to do like 2 or 3 cards that would be in the set, and then like a little pseudo presentation on the card layout, and then yeah, go from there. And he liked that idea, so that's what I'm gonna do. So that's cool. Yeah, so that'll be the next project I do. I gotta do 1 or 2 more of those t-shirt designs. And that's the project that's due Tuesday. And then the card game one will be due on like the 10th of May or something. No, the 16th of May.
So you know what I noticed about this game?
What's that?
Your tail is not like at all working with anything.
What do you mean?
Like
It's
it's
just
not.
going?
Yeah, it's not being the way it should be. Right? Like when you jumped earlier and you had the little helicopter thing, it should just be going straight up because the wind and all that. It's just kind of floating in circles.
That is weird. I don't know.
like it's PS2. I don't expect it to be amazing.
Not America. You don't expect it to be America?
Whatever. America.
America.
We want because it's America.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you got me.
I've been shot. Oh, he got. Oh,
Yeah, they got
halfway
me.
dead.
I know. Whoa.
If you die on
Halfway
this game,
dead. Whoa.
living on what?
Living. Oh, I don't know, man.
You need something that rhymes with dead that makes sense here.
Oh shit, there's 3 of them. Oh, well, that was not very difficult.
Couple bombs here, couple bombs there.
You gotta bring enough to share with the whole class.
Yeah.
So. Lucky
Have
for
you
us, we
wept?
did. Yeah, this is this is a weapon
The
designed.
suck cannon.
Yeah, this is a weapon designed after your mother.
The suck cannon. How long did the production of this game take to name?
Oh well, you know you could always. There's also the sheepinator later, which turns enemies into sheep. You know. Or is that in this one? I don't know. One of them's sheep. One of them's chickens. I don't know which one that is. But then you just turn them into bullets. It's a good time.
So the question remains:
Yeah.
did Rick and Morty rip off this game by
probably.
Rick's gun that turns people into snakes?
I don't know. I don't know where that originated, but it's possible. I mean, this is the kind of game that I imagine those two guys would play as children. The two creators. I wouldn't doubt.
I thought you meant Rick and Morty, but sure,
I mean,
let's go
yeah,
with that.
that too. You know,
Them too.
they would enjoy it too.
Fictional cartoons, they could play the game. Fuck it.
Why not? The only thing stopping them is the creator of the show telling them they can't.
I mean, they play Minecraft.
They also like, wait. They also go to like a Denny's. So you know, anything's possible.
I watched that episode the other day where they were. Remember they had to put on the Get Swifty episode.
Oh, nice.
For sure.
Yes.
They had to put on the concert for the giant heads in the sky.
Yep. Show me what
That's
you
where-
got.
That's where the snake gun came into place.
Right.
But
Right. But it was really just down in his leg or something.
no, it was so he's all. So he turns people into snakes, and he's all, oh yeah, we're gonna need that stage you have on Area 51. He's all, how do you know about that? And the president is like, my God, man, he turns people into snakes. He can use Google Maps.
God damn.
Has anyone ever done that? I mean, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure the government.
I
would
highly
cover
doubt.
it
Well,
up.
okay, so Google Maps only works, at least in detail, if one of their cars has gone there. You know, you can
Yeah.
you could just look at like from the space to know like, oh yeah, it's in this area, but to actually get the details required to see what's down there, the Google car with the camera on it has to go and check it out.
Can you imagine having that job? What do you do for a living? I drive the Google Maps car
That would
everywhere.
be kind of cool, honestly.
I would be down.
All right, so big boss time. You ready for this?
Handle it. Karate.
He just dips. he ain't here for conflict.
You sure showed him.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme
There's no
Executive
R.
Chairman Drek, and we here at
Blog
BTS are seeking motivated
Technical
individuals to
Research
fill positions
Station,
in these
BTS.
exciting Grind boot tester,
What?
warhead assembly
Someone doesn't know how
mutant animal
acronyms work.
robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant.
And
Call
administrative
BTS.
assistant.
Build our weapons while you build your
Big
future.
boss man.
I'm calling BTS to go.
It should be BTRS.
Talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's
I
go get some.
apologize for them not using the correct acronym, and you're all butthurt.
I don't understand. It's a bad business model.
We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman
Sure,
Drek
we
is?
need to find Quark.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your
So-
No, yeah.
Ah, you think too
So
much.
what are your
Come on,
plans
let's
for
go.
tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I don't know yet. Why?
Because the date tomorrow is.
Oh yes,
Day.
the sacred date.
The sacred date.
Which is really ironic because the day after that is Easter.
Yeah. But they can't help that. It's the way it is.
Is it always that close? I feel like...
No, well,
Easter's
the third Sunday of the year of April.
Of the year. Everyone, April is the beginning of the year. You heard it here first. For sure. Yeah,
So
I guess that makes
depends.
sense.
It's like people's birthdays. Remember we knew that one girl in elementary school? I'm not gonna name her name, but you know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
Her birthday was right by Thanksgiving every year. And sometimes it was on Thanksgiving every year. But Thanksgiving is the third Thursday of the year, so it changes.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing where I've had like 3 Mother's Days where it's my birthday, so.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Alright, so here we are. At the BTRS.
Oh god, is that gonna be a thing now?
I don't know, maybe. You don't know me.
I got some great parts.
Oh, damn it, we can't afford that yet. Hit the ball, hit the ball.
Given a whole new meaning to pop-up shops. A box that just becomes a store.
Oh, wait, are you telling me that you don't use box shops primarily?
No, not necessarily.
Isn't that just what Amazon is? You get onto your box that's a computer, and then you order, and they bring it to you in a box.
I don't like the way we're using the word box. We're using the word box very loose, and that even sounds bad. If you die from this guy,
I'm not gonna die. I have the technology. I am, however, gonna steal all his boxes.
For those of you that don't know at home, Sorin's a very big box
Enthusiast, yes.
We have spent many hours playing games together, and then he makes me go back to find all the boxes.
Honestly, once I start streaming again, I'm gonna make a box emote because it's such a real thing that it's only fair that the people have the ability.
To start a drinking game or something, I would start if it wasn't 10:50 in the morning.
Hey man, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, I also have work in a couple hours, so.
Nah, man, it just makes it better, right?
It makes me fired. It makes me unemployed. That's what it makes me.
That just sounds like you have more time for video games. Alright, you ready to press the big red shiny button? Oops.
You did it again.
Did I do that?
Vessel annihilation sequence initiated.
Dude, you know what movie I was watching the other day?
Huh.
Remember Big Fat Liar?
Yes, I do.
With, what's his name? I can't remember his name.
I know, yeah.
Square-headed kid.
The square-headed kid.
He has a square head, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Wasn't his name Freddy something or something like
Frankie
that?
Muniz.
Yeah, there we go, Frankie Muniz.
AKA the square-headed guy. Wow.
He's a cool guy. He's a good actor. He's a cool guy, but he just has a square head. There's something wrong with that. He's also, was he Malcolm and Malcolm in the Middle?
Yes, he was Malcolm and Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes. And then Amanda Bynes is also in that movie.
Yes, she is.
No, but I totally forgot what I was saying.
You're watching Big Fat Liar.
Yes, I can't remember why though. It correlated with something we were talking about. It correlated with the video game or something, and I can't remember.
The big red button.
We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship. which will be held here
I
in the
can't.
next few
I
days.
can't remember. If it comes to me, well, someone just got
Planet has
eaten.
recently been
Yes.
suffering from an infestation of
And,
strange amoeba
but technically, you
creatures.
couldn't see it because
The
your
city's
face was in the
administration
way.
has assured this
Oh.
reporter that
Whoops.
every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darligratch, Channel 2 News.
Oh,
They still use Channel 2 on.
Yes, I hope
I
that
don't
little
know.
woman is all right.
it makes sense. You'd want it to be low so that everyone knows how to find it.
Hoverboard races.
You know, if it's on like channel 8942 and there's a planet that doesn't have that many channels, then how are they gonna get the news?
We should just go back to the days where there's 3 channels, like total.
I think you're only saying that because we don't even watch TV anymore.
We don't really.
Yeah.
Like, it's all, what is it? It's like Netflix and all these people are doing like live sports now. You see all that? The Hulu is doing live sports. Oh my
Yep.
god.
It's smart.
Yeah, heck yeah, it's smart.
Hell,
I
smart.
applaud them for that. They are doing it right.
Yeah, they're definitely moving with the times, which is good.
Yeah.
Well, I found out that
Netflix is taking over the recording industry.
right.
You can't watch movies anymore. You can't watch anything.
Yeah, the streaming service type of thing.
Yeah.
Oh god. I know that. It's gonna be bad, but I just want you to know that you're not in my world.
This thing always annoys me when I play this game. I can never do this.
Well, you're talking to someone that likes puzzles.
Oh yeah.
So oh shit.
You're good? You're alive? You're fine?
Well, I only have okay, I guess I have 2. Before this room, I only had 1 health. So that guy had decided to be a little more aggressive. I could have been really screwed.
Spoiler alert for the Division 2, that happens a lot. It's weird. You'll go through a room, you'll go through a fight in a room, and like, okay, I got everybody, and you'll go into like this little side room, and there's 1 or 2 extra guys in there. You're like, oh my god.
So one of the things that's really interesting in the speedrun is that you can climb up, like, I don't know how to do it, I'd have to actually look, but I guess up there is a ledge, and then if you jump up into the wall, it's not there, and you can just kind of skip this level. Which is just great. I'm really sad. I wanted to play Jak and Daxter, but my copy doesn't load all the time. And so I can't. I really wanted to do color commentary with you on Jak and Daxter. We got history with that. Oh shit.
We do. And I remember the storyline for that kind of.
Yeah. Originally I wanted to do Jak and Daxter first so that we could do commentary on it, but like I said, my copy doesn't work. Why did I go this way? This is
A dead end.
This is a dead end.
It's like my life.
Where is it? Why is this here?
What exactly is your weapon?
It's a wrench. Okay, this seems like it's a hell of a lot more dangerous than it needs to be for an area that has nothing to offer. And I'm kind of upset by that. Because, like, this is the correct way to go. Oh, get wrecked, fool. Oh, god. Oh, wait. How'd I get all my health back? Weird. Alright. Oh, shit.
You got hit once, and you got it again, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. I just, like, a few rooms back, I had, like, one health, remember? Okay, you know what?
Be careful, Vol.
Yeah, for real. We're getting out the Glove of Doom. Is that one? Yeah.
Alright, glove up.
Oh my god.
Jump on the thing, can you jump on the thing?
I'm okay. He's dead.
The hell? Where is he going?
Where's what going? Okay.
I thought that he split into different pieces and those frog things were.
Oh no. God, I'm so low on health. I'm so upset.
How does it feel to know that if you get hit one more time, you're dead?
I mean, isn't that how it is in real life?
No, you can withstand a couple.
God fucking damn it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, we're gonna try this again, but this time hopefully not suck nearly as much dick.
Family-oriented show.
Hey,
Sponsored by PBS.
by viewers like you. Yeah, just fuck this guy. I ain't down.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I don't want to deal with them.
Nope. One of those guys owes me money, doesn't even care. Nope. Oh, well this is probably where I got all my health back. Can I suck this guy? Ask him the real questions.
I don't think that's the correct terminology.
Oh, sorry. Can I suck this person?
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Like, man, I don't know how they identify, but, you know, I don't judge. This is America. And if we want to be, we get to be whatever we want to be, okay?
You can dream it, you can be it.
My PS2 just kind of gave out graphically.
It's all good.
I know, it corrected itself, but I was just like a little nervous.
Aim for the enemy colored pixels.
No, I mean like it went fully blue. Okay, we good. Come on, shop, you got anything for me? Nope. Some
Box pop-up shop thing.
Yeah. You tell them, Tyler. Or sorry, one-handed bandit. Oh my god, they know your name now. It's all over.
It's all over.
I mean, I tried to sell my book on stream, so everyone knows my name.
Oh.
Because you have to know my name to buy my book.
Oh, Nana, what's my name?
Banana. That's my name. That's what I thought.
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
This shit is Rihanna.
Dude, we need to make some parodies.
Some parody songs? That would be pretty cool.
Parodies.
Alright, I'm gonna get through this level, and then we'll make it an episode. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. We still have another part of this episode, or another part of this level, after the one we're on, but we're already at the 44-minute mark, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And we got We're gonna get 3 levels done, so that's cool. Oh no, I think it's this room that you can like skip things. Oh, don't you dare! I almost fell
You
off.
die again, yeah.
I'm not happy. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, that makes sense.
You know what'd be dope? What if they remastered this game and made it a co-op game where your friend can play as the robot?
Well, they remastered it recently,
I know
and
they
it's kind of meh.
Really?
Yeah. Like the whole point
Well-
was to like make it just nostalgic and like the original, and it's like nothing like the original. Ratchet and Clank 3 had a multiplayer. It was like a battle royale kind of thing.
Oh god.
It was actually really cool because in that one you had like crazy ass weapons, like a black hole generator, and all kinds
Now
of
where
like-
is that in Fortnite?
I know, right? Look,
Oh my god, bro.
what's up?
So for the viewers at home, and you already know this, a DJ. I'm a semi-DJ.
What? I didn't know that. What?
Now you know. The more you know. You can't see it, but I'm making the rainbow.
Oh, sure.
No, so yesterday in the morning, I had a cover for a DJ buddy of
Oh
mine.
my god.
I was DJing at this elementary school.
I died.
Dude, oh my god, what's wrong with you?
So many things. Oh,
Anyways, I was
okay,
DJing
we
at
started
this
here. Uh-huh.
I was DJing at this elementary school, and there's a meme going around. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure a lot of people who will watch this, I've seen it, where it says, the meme just says, I'm sure middle school dances today just look like a damn Fortnite lobby.
And it does?
Dude, straight up, I swear to God,
That's hilarious.
I was DJing.
I'm gonna die on my way to the boss. Can we just...
Dude, stop dying. Just throw your ass to the boss.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna die again. I'm a way to heal this. Alright.
Anyways,
Oh
long
my
story
god! Yeah?
short- long story short, I played the song Tatiana because everyone asked for it. I played the clean version.
I would hope so.
Yes. But
Tyler,
And then
I'm
they
so
all just-
bad at this game.
Flamethrower, I told you.
No, flamethrower doesn't do enough to the big guys. I can't do the flamethrower for the big ones.
Black hole their asses.
That's not available for another 2 games. There's a few really cool weapons that these games had. The Blitz cannon's pretty dope. Trying to remember. The Rhino, of course. Oh, good. The Rip Ya a new one. That's literally the name of the gun.
I remember the name. And like, who was it that did that? Fort Minor? I remember the name.
Fort Minor, yes.
Fort Minor.
5% pleasure, 50%.
100% reason to remember the name.
Yep.
That song's on my pump up jams for the gym.
Nice.
Eventually when I'll go.
Makes sense.
Get on his back. Oh, okay.
No, this is not that kind of game.
What? This isn't Kingdom Hearts where you get on his back?
Yeah, and it's
Kill
not
the head.
Monster Hunter either.
Kill the head from the neck?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Got him.
Dude,
8th
Monster
time's the charm. Yeah.
We should play Monster Hunter
I'm down.
one of these days.
Yeah. For sure. I got it for PC too. Well, I didn't get it. Jeremy bought it for me.
Huh.
Because he's like, you should buy it for PC. And I'm like, I don't have money for that. And he's like, okay. And then he bought it for me.
What a guy.
And then I haven't fucking opened it since he bought it.
How long have you had it?
Since it came out for PC. It's been a while. I know. I feel really bad. But like, I got it so that I could play with him. And he's never online because he's taking 7 classes. And then he got in a motorcycle accident. And so he's just like, he's never available.
A gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola.
You notice none of
My
these guys have
soon-to-be-patented grind
Why would they
boots.
have teeth, man? That just would make them really
Obvious.
uncomfortable. Yeah, Ratchet has teeth. Because he's a predator.
At cost.
Sal, after we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount too.
This fool.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
got new boots.
Grind boots. Are they equipped?
Well, you're barefoot, so I don't think so.
Yeah. Why would they give me something new and not equip it immediately? They do that for guns.
Maybe they want to show you how to equip it, so that you know how to equip things.
I know how to equip things.
Well, you know how to equip things because you've been playing this game for almost 20 years.
But I mean, wow. Okay, don't say shit like that. But I mean, like, no, like I had to equip these guns. I had to equip my helipad. Or no, I guess I didn't. I didn't have to equip my helipad. What? But you know what I mean? Like why didn't I have to equip my helipad? But I have to equip the grind boots?
Hey man, I didn't design the game.
You should have.
Yeah.
You would have answers for me if you had.
If I designed this game, I'd be... I don't know. I'd be living in a mansion somewhere.
Probably not, but it's okay. I admire the optimism.
Even the designers of this game aren't rich and
I don't know.
living with supermodels.
I doubt that. Unless they married a supermodel. I don't think they're gonna be living with one. But who knows? I don't know.
I wonder if it's a thing to have like a... You know how like people have like live-in maids?
Yes.
What if people had like live-in, like, not prostitutes?
Wow. Speaking of family friendly. Alright, Bandit, calm down.
Hey, I said not, okay?
Yeah, they're called girlfriends, Tyler. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to have a girlfriend. That's what you're looking for. Damn.
I'm realizing over and over again how bad that sounds.
Yeah, that sounded really bad, man. Get a grip.
I apologize to our younger viewers.
Yeah, okay. The last video got like 4 views, so don't feel too bad.
You gotta have optimism, dog.
I do have optimism. It's just in my other pants.
Dude, my sister has no optimism
What she do now?
for her son.
Which one? Like Austin?
Yeah.
Why?
Austin is the best player on his baseball team, and he kills it every game.
Yeah.
But the rest of his team, it's not they're bad. They're all really young, so they're not good
So
yet.
she just thinks they're gonna lose a bunch?
Yes. And
I mean, to be fair, that's how it was in high school when I played volleyball.
You were just better than everybody?
Yes, like it was me and this dude Derek, and then the rest of the team was like disabled. Like they just didn't. It was basically like they didn't want to play volleyball. They were just there because they had to, I guess. Does that make sense? Like you know, in volleyball you gotta dive and you gotta time yourself and you know, go after the ball. And these guys would like. Hold on. Attack. And these guys would just like stand and like hold their arms out and like put no momentum on the on their swing or anything like that. It was just like they were playing it without knowing the rules. And so we only ever won one game all of that season, and it was because I got to serve, and they never got the ball. They never got the ball. I just kept serving, and then we won the match. That's the only. That was the only game we won that entire season.
Yeah, I went to one of Austin's games a while back, and there was 18 total outs his team got.
Yeah.
And he got 14 of them.
Damn.
He pitched, and he got 12 strikeouts. And then he went to another position and made 2 more outs.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Good for him. Hopefully he can take that and turn it into something.
Yeah, no, he's a good ball player. Hopefully he'll get some
Didn't you say that? Didn't you say he didn't want to play baseball anymore? Or?
The Gadgetron
He,
displacer uses
I don't know. He wanted to do different. He wanted to try other sports, and when he realized that he was better at baseball than those other sports, he went back to baseball.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Like he tried playing. He tried playing rugby.
Mhm.
And like it was fun. It was cool. Like I went to one of his games, like or matches, I guess it's called rugby. But like it was cool. But like the rugby dudes are big, right?
Yeah.
And Austin's tall and skinny. He's not big.
I'm back.
So he got pushed around. In baseball, in baseball,
It's
size doesn't matter as much.
Oh yeah, for sure.
great. I always wanted one of those. I guess.
Okay.
Did you know you can place any gadget or weapon on your pixel?
So
Just
that finishes this level. So we're probably gonna end the episode here, a little bit under an hour. So that's cool.
Alrighty then.
I know. Next time we're gonna go to Blackwater City on Rilgar, and then yeah. So either you might be here for the next episode, you might not. So I'm gonna try to get another one out next Friday at least, and
yeah, buddy.
We'll see you there, guys. Thanks for taking this nostalgia trip with us.
Of course.
You want to sign out on your end?
This is on my end. This is the One-Handed Bandit. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.
And I'm Sorin Fate, and I will see you guys next time too.